Welcome, Virgo. This is your weekly Taroscope reading for October the 26th through to November the 1st, 2015. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the cards, let me take a moment to thank you for everything, your comments, for subscribing, for your likes, for your shares, really for all the support, all the love you send my way each and every day. Thank you so much. Now let's get to you. We have the Six of Swords as our very first card. Now this is moving forward. For some of you, it's definitely travel. So you could be planning to move this week. You could be planning a trip this week, but definitely travel. And I would have to say, in the general reading, it's traveling forward on your path. So I think this week you actually see some actual movement forward in a path. So where you felt like you were being pulled back, where energy wasn't allowing you to move forward, I think now a window of opportunity opens up that you can move forward, that you can see how to get forward. And we know it's going to take work. This card always means that the success means that it takes work. It's not just going to fall on your lap, and you're okay with that. Now, it's coupled with judgment. So, with judgment, I would definitely have to warn you not to try and push through energy, not try and make things happen too quickly or rush through things. And we have some other cards actually saying that. So, take your time, think things through, don't knee jerk. Okay, with judgment, it's about having good judgment. It's about thinking it through and understanding the consequences of a word, an action. And then deciding if you want that end result. But I think if you take the time to really understand where you want to move forward, what conversations you need to have, what actions you need to invest in this week, I think you will move forward in a very beautiful way. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is all about what are you cultivating going forward. You are looking right now at your past, what you've been through, the lessons, the knowledge, the wisdom that you've gained because of it, where you are right now in time, and where you'd like to go. So do your actions of today, do your words of today reflect your path into tomorrow, or does it weigh down into how you used to do things? So what needs to be moved away from? What needs to change in your life? What new directions do you need to take in maybe your daily routine? Maybe the way you deal with people. Maybe it's your action or a lack of action that needs to be looked at. So where are you putting your energy? And is that the proper place to be putting your energy? Are you spending too much time at work and you're not being very productive? I heard recently, and I do like this one, that we're the most productive for 6 hours. If we went to work for 6-hour days, we'd be very productive people. Or only put our attention on something for 6 hours, and after 6 hours, we really need to pull the plug on it. And that's how we have the best growth, the best productivity in our life. So I know we all want to run and tell our bosses that we should still get paid for the full day, but 6 hours is going to make you the best, most productive person on the workforce. But it's looking at things like that. Like, are you putting in all kinds of overtime, but you're spinning your wheels and you're not really getting the recognition and it's not really giving you value? Or are you spending too much time at home and you need to get out there more? Page of Swords. Now, I'm definitely going to warn you against her energy this week because this is the knee jerk, okay? She just wants to get things going. She wants to do something to move forward in some way, and she doesn't even care if she falls on her face at this point in time. She just wants to get the energy flowing in the right direction. So she ends up doing some things that Sometimes they turn out to be great, wonderful, beautiful, but other times you do end up falling flat on your face. So it's the knee-jerk approach. It's just doing something for the sake of doing something. The page is a very young energy, okay? They're not the queen, they're not the king, they're not the emperor, they're not the empress yet. But they're going to grow into those shoes. And how do we get to that point? By making mistakes, by falling on our face a couple of times, right? It's the failures that really inspire us to grow and inspire us to gain wisdom. It's not when things just happen to go all together and, whew, that was a close one. That's not when we grow. So watch the knee-jerk reaction. We may just say something, and if we really need to think about what we're saying. We really need to think about where we're putting our energy, what actions we are putting our energy into. Is it giving us value back? Will it give us value back? High Priestess. So if you're looking for love, this is a beautiful week for love with the High Priestess. She's magical, she's sensual, she's the new beginnings. She's the new starts, the realization of how to go forward, the aha moments. This is when those little things just pop up in your life that make everything just magically go together properly. This is where we have the sight to see how we can go forward. Then we have to get the courage to actually do the work. But we're okay with the work. We have the Six of Swords here. So be open to, well, the Five of Wands is right next to it. So I would have to say people are going to play a big role in your life this week. And I had this card for Leo and I didn't feel like there was a tension, but here I'm feeling there's a little bit of tension. So there might be arguments. There might be where you're not seeing eye to eye with people. There might be situations where you don't really want to give and you have to. And so that's when the knee-jerk energy can come out and we just adamantly refuse. We turn off our ears. We don't hear them anymore. And we need to keep ourselves open to what people are saying to us, the guidance they're trying to give us, the understanding, the wisdom, the advice. And maybe we don't even agree with the advice they give us, but it will spark a conversation in your mind to come to the conclusions of what is the right advice for you. And that advice will come from your wisdom. It'll come from your heart. It will come from your intuition. Ace of Cups, it's really going forward on a very new path of dreams, passion, potential for the future, for abundance. It's embracing our gifts, our talents, our love. So definitely if you are looking for a relationship, this is a beautiful week for it. It's also a beautiful week if you are in a relationship and you feel like it needs a new kickstart. Now it might come through a little bit of tension. So be the diplomat. Think of your words. Think of your actions. Think of their walk in life and how they are perceiving the situation. Take it slow. Take it steady. Don't try and rush through the energy. Don't try and come up with a quick fix because those things won't work. And if you take your time and you think it through, you're on a beautiful new path to passions and dreams abound. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.